Hey everybody, welcome back to Sunshine Acres. I'm your man Jason. We got a problem here. No hitch on the Bronco. We're gonna take care of that. Come on. All right, hey everybody, again, welcome back to Sunshine Acres. I'm Jason. You saw, got things unwrapped. I got the Bronco up here in the barn, and we're gonna get a hitch put on the Bronco. When we bought it, we had it factory installed with the wiring, but not the hitch harness. For those of you guys that follow Broncos at all, getting the hitch on the Bronco was like gonna add 6 months to your wait. So I was able to do the wiring aftermarket. And now I've got the hitch to put on. I actually bought this a couple months ago. And this is from Bay Area Metal Fabrication. Probably the most popular hitch model is Curt, which you'll see the most of. At the time I ordered this, which was a few months ago, Curt was back ordered at that time. So I did see a video on the Bay Area manufacturing. I do like this hitch. I think it looks good. It's very sturdy. The welds on it are nice and clean. It's kind of got this rubber texture powder coating on it. I may put some, actual brackets on these guys. Those might be a little tight for chains, but we're not gonna do any heavy pulling with the Bronco, but I do have a small utility trailer that we'd like to kind of deck out just for if you're taking a lawnmower somewhere, or if we have small firewood deliveries, that kind of thing. So just a little light pulling with that. And I've watched several videos on this, kind of with mixed results as far as the ease of putting these on. Some I've seen the muffler gets in the way, some they have not. I've not even looked under mine yet. So we're gonna get in there and see how that looks. Most of them did not have to move the muffler, but I'd see a couple that did. So we're gonna keep our eyes on that, as well as the ease of getting these guys in here. And on this unit here, you can see the two center bolts has this prefabricated hole. Well, that's fine, but most sockets will not fit in there. I happen to have this little guy here that will fit in just barely. So we're gonna use that in conjunction with a screwdriver like that. And I hope this goes pretty quick, but yeah, what am I forgetting? I think that's about it for now. So come along, we're gonna get up underneath this thing and see what we can do. And again, so the first thing I've got is the aftermarket wiring harness. We're kind enough to run the wire right across the space I need to install the hitch. So shouldn't be a huge deal. We'll take these couple things off. We put the hitch on. We'll get them out of the way and move to a little different spot, but a little inconvenience there. So where we're sliding this bracket here, we've got 4 holes. Fingers are on the outer 2 holes now, and then we've got 2 inner holes here. So we're gonna slide this guy up in there and try to get a couple bolts started just to hold it in place. All right, so as expected with this hitch, I don't think you have to with the Curt, but with the depth that we have, this section right here, the muffler is definitely interfering with it. So we're gonna have to take that loose and get the muffler free out of the way so we can get these bolts started. They do make a tool for this that I saw on videos. I do not have that tool, where it just basically slides that post through this rubber gasket here. So I'm gonna try with just maybe a small screwdriver or something to get that started and slide off this rubber. All right, so I spent a substantial amount of time underneath the Bronco trying to get those rubber gaskets off the muffler hold, and decided I'm gonna take a break and go back and do some research. One of two things: I may get watch more videos how to get that gasket off, or two, get the tool, or three, I just may even get the Curt hitch that wasn't available before. So I'm gonna put this one on hold for now, but check back with me. We'll finish up at some point. So scratch all that. After about an hour of messing with, this was the Bay Area metal fabrication hitch. I decided to go back and look at the Curt hitch again online, and made the decision to go ahead and purchase the Curt hitch. It was not available at the time when I ordered this one, so that's probably the primary reason why I selected it. But I'll bring you around here and kind of show you the difference between the two right now. So again, this is the Bay Area metal fabrication one, and this is, to me, how it looks like it should be installed if we're looking at the back of the vehicle. But in reality, you had to install it this way because this dimension here was too big to fit between the steel bracket that it mounts to and the bumper. So I didn't like that at all. This is what's exposed in order to get to where you would hook your chains to. You'd actually have to reach up and under to do that. So this design here seems just much more efficient and practical, as well as the install of it. I've already dry fit the Curt, and I do not need to remove the muffler at all. So again, that just makes it easier for install. I'm not mechanically inclined, so the easier the better for me. So that's kind of those up close, and it's just real simple. This is going to mount in from the back side of the muffler going out towards the back of the vehicle, and then it's got the nut on the front. And this can be done with 3/4 inch wrenches on both sides. So I did mess around with this for a while. Like I said, the first one, if you're more mechanically inclined, if you have the tool that can take the muffler off easily, this may be a fine option for you. I just, again, did not like, to me, it was, even watching other videos of the install of it, it seemed like it was installed backwards, and to me it probably is. So we're just gonna discard that, cut our losses on it, and install this Curt hitch receiver and go from there. Hopefully this does not take too long. Come along. One other item before we get started on that, if you watched previous Bronco videos from here at Sunshine Acres, we had installed this cup holder or drink holder on the door, and I have since taken that off. This rubs on the left part of my leg, and I don't really care for that. It's not too bad if I have pants on, but if it's on the weekend, I got shorts. So I'm gonna leave the one on the passenger side, but driver's side I'm gonna take off. So I don't know, just a recommendation in case you are looking at those. You may wanna be, just know that is a possibility you may not like. All right, hope you guys can see this okay. It's a little tough to get an angle on this, but this is the hitch receiver install only, not the wiring. I had the wiring installed. It was aftermarket, but part of the package when I got the Bronco. And of course, they conveniently zip tied their wire exactly where the hitch receiver needs to go. So I removed that zip tie, and we'll replace another one once we get this hitch receiver on. So there's 3 holes here on the bottom that I'm gonna use just for reference to line up the center on that. And then I just wanna get 2 bolts started to hold it in place before I get the nuts started on these guys. So already that fit much better than the Bay Area one. So that was easy. And that was easy. So now we've got those guys in place. And you probably need to, once you get them pushed through, you got to back it off. You can see my index finger there. Back that off of here. Just to get up in here and get this nut started. So I just want to repeat that process 4 times. We're just going to finger tight here. And once we get them all close, we'll get the wrenches in there and tighten them up. And then I'm just going to tighten them up, but let me bring you in here for a second. You can see the angle that I have. So this is it here. I mean, it's literally just 4 bolts and 4 nuts. We'll tighten those guys up. All right, that's nice and snug. I'm going to get a zip tie for this guy. So I think I'll put a zip tie here and then probably get at least a good piece of duct tape here as well. All right, so that's it there. Nice, easy install on that. You can see the chain connection points are more accessible than the other one. And just reference, I'll put this 3-way in here. Now this has been a concern I've seen on other Bronco sites, the space between these two. And this is not the hitch I will use for the Bronco. So you either get an extended piece that comes out beyond the spare tire, or just get a hitch that goes down an inch or 2 as well to give you space there. All right, so that's it. Voila, got the hitch receiver installed on the Bronco. Pretty simple, easy install. If you are out there and looking at different manufacturers or models, I would highly recommend the Curt versus anything else I've seen out there. I mean, it just went from, I was messing around underneath there with the Bay Area metal one for over an hour, and then I just installed this in 10 minutes. So there it is, and it's ready to go. It's getting ready to be firewood season, so we wanted this guy on there to be able to, and this thing's not hauling or pulling a ton of weight, but for us with firewood, it can haul a small batch of firewood or a small trailer as well. So happy to have that done, and hopefully this helps y'all out if you're looking to put a hitch receiver on your Bronco. So hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, tell your mama, tell your friends, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thank you.